Hello everyone, welcome to ABC tutorial. This is Reza with you, and this is point of sale inventory management system tutorial playlist. And in this playlist I'm showing you how you will manage your stock, inventory, and stock management system. So in this part, I mean today's 24th number part, already 23 part has been released in my YouTube channel, so you can check out the previous videos. And in this part, I mean 24th number part, I will show you how you can calculate all the values based on the selection. So how we select, already in last video I show you how you will load the data here from stock table. I mean if any stock is available, only this product will be shown here. So like I'm just clicking this, and if I just change the value, here value is changing. So all these things I already show you in last video. So if I select another product, iPhone, and if I just change the value, then total will be changed. Now our work is here, I will show the total, I mean total value by adding both of this row, line total, and then discount will be applied, and then VAT will be applied, and then after applied the discount and VAT on this value, then final total will be shown here. So now I'm starting and I'm moving to the Visual Studio to show you. This is our code. So here is the subtotal. Subtotal mean our all line total. So line total will be automatically shown here if we change our quantity, right? Or if we just click on the item two times. One is when we clicking on the quantity, and another is when we are just selecting the product. So in JavaScript method, I will write a method. Okay, I'm just providing a name of the method, subtotal calculation. Okay, now here is the total. Okay, total mean this last column. So in last column, what we what is the name of the model? Line total, right? So in invoice card we have this, all the value. So we will put a name of this area. Okay, first we will set a scope called the entries which we will save in our sale table. We have a two table, sale and sales detail. All the product what here selected, this product's detail, I mean product ID and the unit cost, quantity, to the line total will be saved in sales detail table. But the item what we will enter only one time, this is customer address, phone number, we will enter this only one time, and subtotal, discount, VAT and total, this information will be saved in sale table. So we will add few more field in database. which will be like subtotal, discount, VAT, and these three fields. So now before doing that, I'm just providing a name of a scope called cell. Okay, new object. Okay, I'll just delete everything from here. Here all the selection item, I mean selected item, is saving in invoice card. Okay, in invoice card. So we will add a for loop. Okay, cell dot line total. Line total will be plus invoice card I dot unit price, sorry, line total. So we will just name it as total amount. Okay, no, this total means subtotal, because here we named it as subtotal, so I will put it as a subtotal. Okay, subtotal. So cell line total plus invoice I positions line total will be changed. Okay, if I put it when we are clicking on this method, it will run, and when we are changing the quantity, where is quantity? This is so we provided this ng change in quantity line. Okay, so if I just reload the page, and we have another work. The work is called, like, I will just first time when it will come here, it will be 0. Okay, we will put it here. Okay, so if I click and if I just change, it's not working. So let me check. The method is coming, category name. See here, the method what we created, subtotal calculation is not reflecting here yet, so I'm just reloading. Still it's not coming, so I will just delete all the cache for last hour. So if I reload, now it's none. So let me check why none is coming. Now method is loaded. So if I just reload the page, if I click, okay, subtotal is 0. So in cart we have one product, the line total is 1200. Okay, sell dot line total plus invoice I dot line total. Yes, invoice I dot line total is 1200. So if I go next, if I check, it's none. NaN, because maybe this, oh sorry, here is line total. We should provide it as subtotal. Okay, we did some mistake here. So if we click Samsung, see here 1200. Okay, so if I change the quantity here 2400, if we change the quantity 5, 6000. Okay, so done. Now we will calculate the discount amount. Okay, discount amount. So what I said, that we will store the discount amount, not amount, actually we will just the percentage of discount. Okay, so we will store the percentage of discount, subtotal and VAT. So we will calculate first the discount. Okay, so here 20%, so it should be changeable. Okay, so we will put a drop down menu here. Option is value 10%, option 20 when the value is 20. All right, so just changing. If I click, see here, not clicking here, it's coming. So 10, 20, and also we can put 30, 40 as we want. Okay, I'm just using two discount method. One is 10%, another is 20%. Okay, and VAT same. So I will provide also this in VAT section. Okay, so depending on this selection, this amount, I mean subtotal amount, will be calculated here and VAT will be calculated here. Okay, so just follow me how I am doing this. Now depending on this selection, discount and VAT, depending on this selection we will calculate this value. So before it, maybe we will select any product, and on this product if has any discount and VAT, then total will be calculated. So if we select this, then Based on this value we will calculate this discount amount. Okay, so here we can write calculate discount. I will do this calculate and both discount and VAT in same method. VAT, calculate discount and VAT and VAT. So I will put a name here. The name will be ng model sale. Sale mean this sale dot discount. So I will put this name discount, and another model will be sale dot VAT. Okay, so if we select this, value will be stored in sale dot VAT. If we select discount, value will be stored in sale dot discount. So right now we will calculate first the discount. So discount will be subtotal first. So where is the subtotal? This is subtotal. Subtotal will be multiplied by okay, discount amount. Discount amount is different thing and discount selection is different thing. Discount mean the selection 10, 20, but amount will be stored in discount amount value. So this will be sale dot discount divided by 100. So discount amount will be stored here. So firstly it will be subtotal will be multiplied by discount selection value, and then it will be divided by 100, and this will be stored here. So this is discount. So in that case I will just use two method for different method for discount and VAT. So for VAT it will be VAT amount, and here it will be VAT. Okay, so now sale dot discount amount will be here, and sale dot VAT amount will be here. So if I reload the page, let's log out. Sorry, I will select invoice. If I click here, Samsung. Okay, so if I click here, so on click it will be changed. Okay, so method will be calculation ng click ng change. All right, so it will be call also here. The method name will be change VAT. If we reload again the page, click select Samsung. If I click 10, see here 120. If I click 10, 120. If I click 20, 240. See, and 10% is 120. So That means this is VAT 10% and this is discount 20%, and total, what will be the total? Actually discount will be subtracted from here, and then VAT will be calculated, right? So actually first discount will be minus from this value. So for VAT calculation, we will deducted the we will add VAT on the actual value. So actual value will be after discount, right? So we will subtract the discount amount from the subtotal value. Okay, so we will subtract discount amount from subtotal value, then that will be applied on this amount. All right, so click on this Samsung 1200 and 20% discount 240, and that will be 10%. So if I click, still it's 240. So what happened if I check the method change is reflecting no? So that means I need to clear the cache, last hour cache. I will clear. I think it will now work. Still it's not working. See here, my change is not coming, so that's why I'm just clicking. Oh sorry, it's not saved from my side. Yeah, now it's coming. So if I click on Samsung and if I click 20% to 40, VAT 10%, 96. So based on the subtracted value, VAT is calculated. So here the total amount will be stored. So total, what will be the total amount? So total amount, okay, we will be the same, we take the same variable name, total amount. Okay, it's not amount, it's wrongly written in amount. So after clicking on VAT, we can calculate the total amount as well. Total amount. So total amount will be this minus this and plus this. Okay, so subtotal minus discount plus this VAT amount. So VAT amount will be add with the subtract minus discount amount. Okay, so if I just put it this variable here, if I reload, now see everything is blank. If I click here, if I click Samsung, then it's Samsung. If I click 20%, 20%, if I click 10%, 10%, then see the total price I have to pay 1056. So now all done here. We will just save it in a next video, but before it, here we have another work is left called like this item I added, but I want to remove this item. So now I will place a button here, right side of this row, this position. I will place a button. This button will be cross button. So this cross button, when we will click on this cross button, then this row will be deleted. So just search Fafa times. So if you search using Fafa, because I'm using font awesome, so just copy this line. So go to the code invoice. This is the row what we are showing in our invoice page. So I will place another td here. So it will be clickable. Clickable mean action link. Okay, so this is action link. So if I reload the page, see this button is here. So if we click on this button, then this row will be deleted, but now it's not deleted, because maybe sometimes you by mistakenly you will add many more row, but it's not able to deleting the row. Okay, so that's why I'm just giving a cross button. So now work in our JavaScript. So we will write a method called row delete. Okay, so row delete, and I will pass a value called index. So actually this will be passing from JavaScript side. So when we will click on this button, then this method will call. Okay, so here I will put ng click row, and now I will pass index. Index mean which index? Index mean this index. This index mean the position of the row. So I'm just passing the position of the row as a parameter. So here position of the row is coming, so I will put a condition. If it is more than -1, then it's very simple code. Just copy our main row, main array list, where our all the item is storing, this row is storing. So I'm just copy this and write this code index 1. See here, splice start number delete count. Okay, so in this index position, one row will be deleted. Okay, so this is all right. So this is already set it here. So if I reload the page, first I will check this code is reflected in my JavaScript or not. It's not reflected yet, so I will clear the last hour cache. So if I reload, see row delete method is placed now. Okay, so now I'm just clicking 1. Okay, let me delete this debug button. It will be Samsung, right? So if I click another row, it will be iPhone. So Samsung 1200, if I just put quantity double, then 2400, 1300, 3700. And now if I just delete the Samsung one, delete. Okay, so that means this method is working. Very simple method and very less code here. Just from the array you will splice the index and one row will be deleted. All right, so now if I delete, I delete the row, but this is 1300, only 1300 should be shown here. That means the subtotal is not updated. So here subtotal calculation will always calculate after deleting the row. Okay, so I'm just calling the subtotal calculation method. All right, so if I reload the page and if I check, the code is yes, the code is coming. So if I click Samsung, I'm just giving two quantity. iPhone, it's also two quantity, 5000. Okay, so now I will maybe delete the Samsung one. See, only 2600 is showing. That means this is the correct calculation. So if I now click on that, then it will calculate the values proportionally. So that's all about the calculation of subtotal, discount, VAT, and total amount, and how we add a button in every row, and how we can delete every row by clicking on the button. So thank you very much. This is a very exciting video series. So in next tutorial, next video, I will show you more exciting things, how you can save these data in your database. So this is our work. So thank you very much. Bye bye. Keep subscribe.